ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another installment of memorable life stories, usually humorous stories, that I want to get down on for the record. uh, Anyways, let me take a crack at this. So, when I think I was a sophomore in high school, it would have been 1976-77 school year. So it was probably 1977 when this happened. Um, for quite a large group of my friends, it was almost a rite of passage to go to work as a busboy at the local Marie Callender's, which was the local happening restaurant that everybody would go to, and at least that I was. It wasn't, it was a family restaurant, so it was reasonable, and so there were fancy restaurants, but I don't remember many restaurants being in that kind of middle tier, just a notch above fast food. But anyway, so there I was working as a busboy, and became friends, or was already friends with some of these guys. But as busboys, oh my gosh, we on school nights, the restaurant would probably close at midnight. Customers sitting around till 12:30, and then we're cleaning the joint, squirting down everything in the back room, swimming in Clorox with a big old fire hose thing, squirting the floor, squeegeeing the floor, and it would be like close to 2 o'clock before we'd get off. And then we would, drive home along Foothill Boulevard in Salt Lake City. And I remember my first period class in high school, I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, I was English with Arva Meller, Mrs. Arva Meller. And oh man, I working till 2 a.m., coming in there every morning, just barely could keep my eyes open. And anyway, so one of my good friends that was also there, a busboy with me, was also went to the same high school, and let's just call his name. Let's assign him a name, a make-up name, Greg. He was the funniest guys I knew, and part of our job, I mean, the fun part of this job was working with friends like that, and spending most of our time, I mean, while we're working, of course, and swimming in all this sludge of food and everything, trying to make each other laugh and having a good time. And occasionally, we would find a dollar bill stuck in a coffee cup, all gooey, and oh yeah, I got $1. Or stick your hand in a coffee cup and find a whole tomato from the vegetable soup, and grabbing that tomato out there and declaring, "By George, I think I've solved the case of the third testicle," or the missing testicle, or something like that. Oh, that was making each other laugh. But anyway, so by the time we got out there at 2 a.m., and sometimes the cooks there were pretty good to us and would let us go home with a pie quite often, which is kind of a little bonus. But anyway, so on Foothill Boulevard is a straight shot over towards the Skyline High School area where my friends live. And we would set out on the road about 2 a.m. to go home. And I remember one night, this friend, Greg, he would drive this big old boat. What's the biggest car you can think of? It was not bigger than an Impala, a big old white boat. And I was probably driving either our Plymouth Duster, or I purchased a Chevy, 1960 something, 63 Chevy Nova for $40. That may have been my vehicle. I can't remember that. Probably the Duster. Anyway, so I remember, being sleepy, but going down Foothill Boulevard, and there was like 2 lanes, a berm or an island, and then 2 lanes on the other side, right? And I remember looking over to the opposite lane of traffic, and my Greg in reverse, the car in reverse, passing me, passing me, going on the other side of the. It's 2 a.m. There's no cars on the road. At least you hope not. But oh my heavens, I remember laughing so hard. And this is why we shouldn't give driver license to 16-year-olds. But oh my heavens. So that was the first time I got passed by somebody going in reverse on the wrong side of the road. It was so funny. Anyway, so the crazy things you do as a teenager. Oh my heavens. It's amazing we survived those years. There's more stories like that, I tell you. But anyway, so that's my story for the day. Marie Callender, Busboy life. 2 a.m. going to first period English and barely keeping my head up. Oh my heavens. Anyways, thank you for listening. That's my story today, and I'm sticking with it.